Well, Chris is zero fucking help. That's why she's her therapist calling her on her birthday.
True.
How do you get your confidence? Be friends with Erin. She'll give you a lot of confidence. Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews. We have full shows, we've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go. And now you can calm down with us. Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Welcome to the 2024 Netflix is a Joke Fest. The show is about to begin. Please take your seats and take a moment to silence your phones and secure your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
There you go. Kevin? Kevin! I do! Kevin!
Aaron, grow up.
Yes.
Okay, grow up. It's extremely immature. Grow up.
My coochie's hairy?
Yeah. Right. So when you say it fast, it's inappropriate.
My coochie's hairy? Ew, Charissa!
I appreciate that compliment coming from you and you, Erin, because you guys are two of the goats of this whole thing.
Look, I'm proud of you two, the women you are. Okay, whatever role I play, I'm very happy to be a sounding board or just a friend. And just a friend is not fair to say. I'm proud to be a friend.
This is my second podcast ever to be on, besides my wife. So I'm stepping out there. Stepping out there.
That's very sweet.
A piece of advice I would say is go on the Calm Down podcast.
There we go.
He has no choice. He's so good.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. Sold out. Look, honey, I have a hole in my pantyhose.
Erin,
I'm not wearing pantyhose.
Erin just wiped the deodorant up from underneath her arms. I said, I'm not wearing deodorant. You guys, I'm so excited that all my family members came. My sister, I knew was here because I had to pay people to come, but you guys paid to come. I can't believe it.
Well, we have a whole back row of our
amazing.
friends here, right?
Wow.
Oh, there they are.
You guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Netflix is a joke. How awesome has this week been? It's been incredible, right? And we'd like to just establish we're not here to tell jokes. Everyone was like, are you guys nervous? You're going to do stand-up comedy. I was like, when? Like, that's not what we're doing, but we will try to be funny about our lives, I guess.
I would love to be Nikki Glazer after what we saw at the Tom Brady roast.
Yes.
Did you watch it? What was your favorite part? Okay, come on. No, something. Wow.
As a room full of Swifties here, I think we can all appreciate that, we don't have to pick sides, but we do love a Taylor Swift moment.
Yes.
You guys, honestly, thank you so much.
She's here tonight.
Yeah,
Nope.
she is.
Yeah. Straight from Paris.
Is that where she is?
Oh, yeah.
I can never keep track.
She also added some new songs, which we have to learn before. We don't know what date we're going, but she added some new songs. Because I'm miserable and nobody knows.
Well, I'm miserable. I'll get to this in a second. I know. You guys, I'm a hero. That will be explained in just a second. But I do have to get back to the Brady roast for 1 second because Erin is about to spend more time with Tom Brady than her wonderful husband, Jarrett Stoll, who is also here tonight. So you and I were pausing, calling each other, laughing at every joke. We got a little bit of a preview of the Julian Edelman portion of the program when we were with him the week before. Jules loves a joke. But what was your favorite part?
I loved a lot of it. Nikki Glazer was amazing. I was excited to see how our teammates, Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman. I was a little nervous when Gronk walked up. I was like, oh God, Gronk. And I felt bad too because everybody was picking on him.
I know, but he's so sweet. How can you not love Gronk? Gronk is the best. And my favorite part is when he's like, hey, I just made that up on the spot. And we're like, good, Rob. You're adorable.
People always ask us questions, and we have a couple questions tonight just about athletes that we've worked with and so forth. Rob Gronkowski, I will tell you, and we've worked with him on and off like the field and at work. He is Mickey Mouse in real life. He is. He's always happy. And this is how he greets everyone. Yo, Charissa, what's up?
What's up?
Yo, Erin, what's up?
Yeah.
He's the best. And we were out with him a couple weeks ago. People freak out when they see him, and he stops and takes pictures. He loves being around kids. He is a kid. He's a time.
He's the sweetest. But before we move forward, I know we only get an hour with you guys, but thank you for coming. Honestly, everyone has very busy lives.
Thank you so much. This is so late for a lot of people, including Nelson Emerson, who's here tonight. But I appreciate his effort.
Me.
Yeah,
I don't even have a kid, and I'm in bed by 9 o'clock normally. But I am a dog mom, as maybe most of you guys know. And this injury and what appears, I've had zits bigger than the stitches I have on my face right now. But poor Willis was attacked by a dog. I intervened.
But he's doing
my
well.
sweet Willis got stitches yesterday. So did I. He's fine, but that explains. I'm giving you guys a thumbs up as well for your participation. And I normally like a prop, but no, I'm addressing what's going on there. But he's fine. I'm fine. And just goes to, we'll do anything for who here has an animal that they would like do anything for? Yes. Okay. You get it.
Yes. But we kind of talked about this last night when you called me and told me what happened. And much like us, as nervous and scared and glad to hear that everybody is doing well.
Look at that face. He's high, by the way.
Yeah.
He's so high. Willis is like, shit, I like being sedated. Like, look at him. Willis has a drug problem. No.
Fine. Annoyed you didn't bring them. The drugs, not Willis. But we found humor after you explained the whole thing, and Jarrett and I were like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you guys late?
Yeah. Or you hate the show?
Wow, Bill Belichick.
Oh my God,
would
that's
not
my
be a
boss
fan.
at Amazon, Mike Mariano.
Oh
I love you so much.
God, you're allowed.
Spoon, is that you? Put a fork in it. I'm not kidding. They're my bosses at Amazon. I love you guys so much. How do you feel about Netflix? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you going to try to get the Christmas game?
You thought we didn't have jokes. I could do this all night long, Lionel Richie.
But let's get back to we found a funny side to your injury. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your nails. Or the one you lost.
Okay, yeah. So obviously I'm going to try to find, humor and levity in any situation. So I'm in this shout out to the Malibu Urgent Care, which by the way was playing spa music. And I was like, I had a view of the Pacific Ocean. I was like, this is incredible. But Dr. Pike, who was a dream, she looks at my finger and she goes, ooh, she goes, are you wearing acrylic? And I was like, yeah, yes.
She lost your nail, right?
I lost so she has to remove the nail and she's looking at me and then she looks at the nail, but with such disdain, she goes, are those acrylics? And I was like, yeah, she yells across the urgent care, she's wearing acrylics. And I was like, I don't know what's more mortifying is that I have to get my entire nail removed or you just told everyone I wear acrylics. To which Erin then goes, ew, you wear acrylics?
And I just said to her, I think I'm more annoyed, not that you didn't call me earlier today that you were injured and everything, but you never told me you were doing acrylics.
I know.
Don't ever do that again.
Nail. As a rancher, you got to have strong nails out there. But
so should we do a toast for you playing hurt tonight and everybody showing up at 9:45?
Let's do it. Cheers.
Thank you guys so much. Calm down.
There are big ships, there are little ships, but the best ships are friendships. Woo! Cheers. Love you.
Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye.
I love that about you.
Hey. All right. We got a couple of special guests here that if you guys do spare like 45 minutes and listen to us, we have some of our guests that we usually talk about on our show.
Yes. Steve, where are you?
Steve is here.
I paid him to be here. I pay him to date me, actually. Yes, male prostitution. No, I'm kidding.
I'm actually hoping he proposes to her tonight.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Now that is a joke, okay? Actually, the injury was on my ring finger. I don't know what's happening here. I'm kidding. I love you, Steve. You know how I feel about marriage. Anyways, anyone else here divorced twice? Let's play a game. Solidarity. Bo's only doing that. This is my good friend, Bo. He's only doing that because no one else in the audience would be divorced twice like me. So, you are? Oh my God. What is your name? Courtney. God, I love you. Misery loves company.
Anyone? Are you dating anyone now?
Do you want to be? Okay, great. Great.
We'll get your info after the show.
Mine's written on the bathroom wall. That's how I found Steve, actually. Yeah. So, you guys are awesome.
Wait, we have two other people here.
Oh.
Jarrett Lee Stoll is here. They both were kind of buttering us up today, hoping they wouldn't be material, but too late.
On the way over, Steve goes, "You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love you so much." I was like, "You're not going to get out of this one." No, Steve's wonderful. Jarrett, you're wonderful. Thank you for dealing with us. And thank you for letting us talk about you ad nauseum sometimes on the podcast. But you're great material.
One more special guest we have. We always talk about her on our show.
Jillian Gregory.
Yep. Jillian Gregory is here.
You'll recognize her with her incredible hair.
And Badu.
Yeah, Badu. You guys are incredible. You write in and ask questions each week on the pregame, and we are fortunate enough to have some of you guys here right now that have written in questions. So, Erin, take it away.
Oh, boy.
This is us being organized.
Yeah.
It's about to go off the rails in about 15 minutes, so just...
Also, this is the difference between Charissa and I. She can speak, I can't. She does a whole show where she hosts it. She's good with, I have to do, she's just good offhand. I have to do all my notes. This is what my sit-down interviews look like with Erin, Tom,
it's called being
Dak,
prepared.
Jalen. I sit there with this on my lap, and I have all my notes. And Erin usually comes, sits down, grabs it from me right away, and he looks at all of it. And I'm like, bitch, give it back.
One is called being prepared. The other one is not knowing where she is half the time. I'll refer to myself in the third person the rest of the night. So that's fun.
Let's refer to this person, Cindy Kohler.
Where are you, Cindy?
Where are you?
Cindy! Stop
Angel?
it.
Where are you from and who are you with?
I'm from Phoenix. Yeah. I've been married twice, but I've been married to this man for almost 40 years.
Oh my God. Well, he is a saint for showing up here tonight. I'm sorry, sir.
He loves your podcast.
You must really love Cindy.
He's a
So
good guy.
sweet.
You came all the way from Phoenix?
Yes, just for you guys.
No,
Yeah.
This is crazy.
And these three ladies here are from Colorado.
Stop,
Oh
you guys.
my God.
Oh my God, I
Thank
have
you.
a lot of airline miles. I'll give you guys some to fly back. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to have to waste money coming here.
You're what? Yeah, at her
Please.
wedding. You're all invited.
Yes, fine. Steve and I are getting married tonight, and you're all invited. Cindy,
Jared, go pick up Mac. He's the ring bearer.
Cindy, what was your question?
So my question was, I love the interview you did with Greg Olson and the whisper fighting that you talked about. And I was just wondering if you could share any other light stories about people you've worked with, players, coaches, because they're so fun to listen to.
Aww.
Go ahead, babe.
Is my sweet... Okay, he's not going to like this, but I know he's here because he's the best teammate in the world. Andrew Whitworth, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, baby.
So, first of all, I have loved this man forever. Obviously, the captain that he was when he played, the Walter Payton Man of the Year, the Super Bowl champion. But when I tell you he is an even better person than football player or humanitarian, I will cry thinking about it. As I've outlined to any LA City police officer that will listen to me, I was robbed. But I was robbed. I also married a guy named Rob, but that's different. He's probably the one that robbed me.
Jesus. Steve won't.
Whit, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Richard Sherman, it was a couple weeks into our season last year, and they all went out and bought me a new purse, and they surprised me. And when I say, and These were some purses, guys. They were, I don't know, they were one-of-a-kind items. But they surprised me with it and just said, we want to build back your collection, so here are some purses. So I feel so grateful. Yes. And it's a small story to say something very big about who they are as people. And Erin and I spend so much time away from our significant others and families that when you go out on the road, they really become family. And I feel so grateful. The guys at Fox and at Amazon and anywhere that I've had the privilege to work, I really, really feel grateful for that. I know Erin does too.
I just thought of a joke.
What?
I'm like Gronk right now. I can't wait to see what purses Tom Brady buys me with all his money. This is so exciting.
$375 million worth of purses.
I can't wait. Yeah, no, we're so grateful. My story isn't as nice, and not that I don't have a nice one, but this is just the one that we talked about today. Greg Olson, who you talked about with whisper fighting. He is such a character and one of the greatest dudes out there. One of our biggest jokes on our crew is our production meetings are so much fun, but we always have tortilla chips. We always have guac, tortilla chips, other things, gluten, because Kevin Burkhardt's gluten. Shout out to all the gluten. Whoa. Is that an LSU jersey? Great. Yeah. Greg would just get so passionate. Awesome, by the way. Greg would get so passionate about like breaking down games and stuff like that, and just be like, even if it was like the worst matchup ever, it's like, all right. But he would get us so into it, and he'd be like, guys, so this is what I think. All right, they've got the ball now. Let's talk about their offense. And we were doing a really, really big game, and he was just like, one of the defenses were kind of questionable. He just grabbed his huge paw of tortilla chips, put it in his mouth, and he's like, hold on. He goes, guys, their defense, they're on a free fall. And we were like, what? But Greg is an animal, and we love him for it. No, he didn't buy me a purse, but that's fine. Maybe Tom Brady will. All right.
Jen, Otis, Katie. Yes.
Hey, girl.
I'm so, you guys, I'm so, by the way, I worked with Gary Payton for years. He calls me Clarissa, still to this day. And we work together every night. I'm like, Gary, it's Clarissa, not Clarissa. But so I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone's name.
No, she's going to ask it.
Wonderful question. Yeah.
Yeah. Adore you both. Just have to plug that. Love your humor and real conversations. You guys are just role models for all women. So my question, of the superstar athletes you've met, who has had the most interesting, commanding, or impactful presence for you personally? Brady, Jeter, Tiger, Stoll?
Oh. Whoa. I think we know the answer to that one. Jen? Go for it, sister.
Well, Stoll would actually approve of this one. I got to meet Tiger. Sorry, babe. A couple years ago, maybe last summer. I'm not sure. I got to do this event with him and Rory, and I kind of was like, it's fine, whatever. They're a big deal. I don't really know much about golf. I like the drink cart. Don't really care. And then I was taken in this back room, and they were like, Tiger's here. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I noticed my hands were like really sweaty, and I was like, shit. And I think more so that I thought to myself, if I screw this up, Jared's going to be really mad. It's like if he met Taylor Swift without me, I'd be like, don't fucking screw it up.
Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me. Who did I say that with, babe, when you went golfing with them? I was like, please don't embarrass me. You went out with somebody. Anywho.
Jared, are you still here?
So I met him. I thought the handshake went well. I was kind of nervous, and he was like, hey, what's up? And then someone walked in and met him in front of me and brought up Liv right away. And I went, fuck, that was quick. And Tiger was like, hey, what's up? So I was like, wow, sorry I cut. But then we were like best friends. So
yeah.
But Tiger's great. You?
Mine are just we all know I refused to interview Michael Jordan because I would have peed my pants. There's so many different guys, and I think that a lot of them are just the story behind the story are the ones that I love the most. Okay. What's happening? Is this an earthquake? Is it something I said?
Check Twitter. I always do for an earthquake. Do you? I always do.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why I don't check Twitter for a lot of reasons with my name. When Twitter first came out, you guys, I didn't know how it worked. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, you can see what people are saying about you. This is like, I don't know, 2004 or something. I didn't know how it worked, so I wrote in Charissa Thompson, but sent it out as a tweet. and didn't realize I was like putting it in as a search, and everyone's like, cool, you know how to spell your name, man. And I was like, oh shit, I just put in my name, loser. Needless to say, 2004 is the last time I put my name into Twitter. For me and my therapist's sake. Lexi Thompson, are we related? I hope. Lexi? Hi. We probably are. I would love to be.
Ancestry, so maybe
Oh my God, perfect. Yes.
my results back and find out we're related.
I'll do 22 and me. It's cheaper. Yeah.
Anything scandalous come up in your ancestry? I'm so afraid to do it.
Yes, a lot. Of
Whoa, what?
Like what?
came out. So my dad is adopted, but he didn't tell us. So my whole history is not real.
Oh my God. Did he know you were doing this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he was like, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Like, yeah, go for it. Have fun. I don't want to learn anything. Oh. And I was like, all right, I'll do it.
God. My therapist calls me on my birthday to wish me a happy birthday. Do you want his number? Because we can go. He's a very nice man if you need any help. No, that's traumatizing. But you okay?
Oh, yeah. My therapist
you
loves
good?
it.
Yeah. What's up?
My therapist, too, loves it. So
God, I love that.
She's
It's
like,
a safe
great.
space.
Keep, like, booking a session. I'm like,
Yeah, for $550 now.
Yeah.
My favorite is the insurance. They're like, we don't take insurance, but if you bill us later, and I'm like, I don't even return something within the 30-day window. You think I'm going to bill for this $550 session? You're out of your mind. Anyways, Lexi, go ahead. Sorry.
Hi. Okay.
Well, she's going to need one now. Thanks.
Yeah,
but
I know.
anywho.
No,
wait.
this is great.
I have a coupon.
My therapist does know I'm here tonight, so.
Oh,
great.
She's ready. I love you guys. So now
You guys are leaving already? It was that bad?
I know. I get it.
Shit. Enos! Enos?
Your friends are leaving. That's a problem. There goes karaoke for her. We're back.
We're all good. Okay. Well, I had to write my question down because I knew I was going to get too nervous and forget it. So, any tips on learning to be happy with yourself and by yourself? And now, don't go, my life isn't as sad as this question.
Oh my God.
Because now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Lexi, you're adorable. Well, as someone who's been sad the majority of her life with my terrible choices in life, I'll start because Erin's perfect. I would say, I think the greatest gift, and I'm not a parent, but for any of you guys that are parents out there, I think the greatest gift you can give your child is confidence. Because no matter what situation they're in, no matter what room they're in, no matter what they're going through in life, if they feel good about who they are, then they'll overcome any obstacle. No obstacle is bigger than the confidence that they have in themselves. So I would say, as it pertains to your question, that if you like who you are, you're fine alone. I've spent a lot of time. I should have spent more time alone. But I think that just feeling good about who you are will help you in that situation. You?
Wow.
Guys, look.
When you write a tell-all book and you can buy it.
Well, now my question is, how do I get confidence?
Well, Chris is zero fucking help. That's why she's her therapist calling her on her birthday.
True.
How do you get your confidence?
Be friends with Erin. She'll give you a lot of confidence. Erin's like, get up, get dressed, and get over yourself. Like, whenever I was sad, she's very hard on me, but I need that. Yeah.
No, but I just think a lot of it is about, and we talked about this, like going back to work, doing your job, being around people that make you feel good. Like, I think with us, we don't have time to play the pity party game. We really don't. I mean, she's been through hell and back. I've been on a sideline with a friggin' diaper on because I had surgery like on a Monday. You can laugh at it. It was hysterical. I mean, it was crazy. But yeah, I mean, we don't have time for that. And I think the more you get up and go and you keep going and, not to be like Oprah over here and all that, but just getting up, like wallowing in it, being in your bedroom, not doing much, just get out. Go do what you love doing. Go do what you are good at doing. Andrew's better than this. Get your ass up here. That's it for me.
I think surround yourself with people too that will lift you up and not just tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. That's why I'm friends with Erin. Yeah.
Get up. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.